sweet moonshine.
What now?
Hey, Sue Lynn. I'm looking for a silver coupe with a madman behind the wheel.
There's nothing like that on my property, Orville.
Well, it's looking awful like your friend Dusty. And you tell him for me that I'm gonna nail him good next time I see him.
I sure will.
You do that now.
Afternoon, Miss Peach.
Well, Dusty Tyree, you've interrupted your perpetual motion to see me?
Mm-hmm.
I'd have fixed you a sweet potato pie if I'd known you was coming.
Sue Lynn, honey, you know you're much better under the hood than in the kitchen. Now, how's that new fuel injector coming?
Fine. She ain't gonna be driver of the year in the penitentiary.
Hey, gotta catch me first. Listen, you mind if I do some work on the silver coupe? I got me a new gadget I want to try out for tonight's run.
Don't you think you should lay off?
Not after dumping 100 gallons of first-class shine. Someone tipped them off. They're laying for me. Had a roadblock and everything.
Well, that's good as winning first place, son. Having a roadblock in your honor. Listen to that.
So put a little mystery in your life.
That was my sister. Did you hear that?
Lorette?
Yeah.
Last time I saw Lorette, she had so many braces her smile looked like the front end of a 53 Studebaker. Or was it 55?
Dusty, you want to see what 2 years in Nashville have done for her? She's in town, singing at the Aces House.
Ooh, sounds like she's going places. But I gotta make that run.
Well, you just remember what I said and take care.
Cross my heart.
Bye.
You know what to say, Delbert?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, yes, ma'am.
that's better.
You want me to slap her around a little bit first to get her in the mood?
This is neither the time nor the place, Delbert.
You're the boss lady, Miss Stark.
You just be smooth and polite like you sell encyclopedias. But remember, Delbert, this deal's only going one way.
Yes, ma'am.
Afternoon, Miss Sue Lynn.
Well, Well, Delbert Huggins, you on sabbatical from the chain gang?
Sabbath radical. Hey, I ain't no Sabbath radical. I go to church, real regular.
Like to keep your hand in the collection plate?
You got a lot of sass for such a little old gal. It's a lucky thing for you that I don't take offense real easy.
What's on your mind, Delbert?
Well, Miss Vivian Stark, she's got a business proposition she thinks you might take a real liking to.
You know, when I hear the word proposition, you know what I think of? Traveling salesman with his hand on my knee.
Well, you might take an even bigger liking to this. Well, it is that Miss Vivian Stark, she's thinking about opening up an automobile distribution business. And this here location is ideal for that kind of operation. Now, she'll pay you good, cold, hard cash for poor dead daddy's land and his property. And you can stay on with your repair business. And on top of that, we might even be able to throw you a little extra work in body work, paint jobs, switch an engine or two.
You're talking about stolen cars?
I am talking about big bucks, gal.
For doctoring hot cars.
That ain't no concern of yours. Damn, this here is my new seersucker suit.
Well, now it's your new grease sucker suit, Delbert.
Now hold on just a minute. You ain't heard me out yet.
I heard plenty. Now get out!
Hold your fire, French woman.
Delbert say something to annoy you, honey?
I want you off my property.
Celine, this is like you told. Didn't he offer you enough money?
I'm just afraid if I took any of your money, I'd contract some sort of social disease.
You cheap little grease monkey, I can buy and sell you 10 times over.
What I got, you already sold. And all the crooked money on earth can't buy it back neither.
You little nerd!
That's him, Miss Stark. That's Tyrese. Doggone, I guess our setup didn't work.
He'll try again, but let's not involve the authorities this time. I would like you to take care of it yourself, Delbert.
Oh. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Let's get this car cleaned up.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing your costume now?
Costume? This is my street clothes. Used to see what I wear on stage.
You just gotta show the people what they want to see.
Boy, you got it. You know, one time my agent sends me down to do this big-time convention deal. Took all my clothes, hauled them all the way down to Mobile. Got down there, and it was one of them dadgum nudist colonies. I couldn't believe it. Everybody's running around naked as a jaybird. Gosh, the MC, the orchestra, the audience. Boy, it's funny. They told me I couldn't sing with my clothes on. So what'd you wear? My goosebumps, honey.
Did you blush?
Oh, God, clear to my toes.
God.
But there's nothing else I could do. I didn't have bus fare to Nashville.
Ain't no business like show business, honey, I swear.
But I did get a good tan.
Afternoon, Georgia Peaches Automotive. Swingley Road.
Ooh, high-octane heaven. Boy, brings back good old memories.
This is your old playpen, girl.
Breaker, breaker. Can you read me? Peach Pit.
Loud and clear, Dusty.
Call just come in, pick up a red 78 four-door Virginia plates out on Swingley Road.
10-4, I think I saw that on my way over.
Yeah, through rod or something. Owner said she'd call back in the morning.
Thank you. See you shortly.
10-10 till we do it again.
Is it the same Dusty you had a crush on in high school?
Afraid so.
You blushing like you was at the nudist convention, too.
If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be.
I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Here I come all the way down from North Carolina trailing this old boy, hoping he'll lead me to his buyers. And you airheads bust him with a roadblock.
Well, howdy, Officer Orville. No moonshine this trip.
Howdy, Sue Lynn. And howdy to you, Lorette. We're not after shine today.
You're not?
No, ma'am. They had a big holdup at the government printing office in Atlanta this morning. Over $5 million in brand new bills.
That's a bigger game than a whiskey runner. Is that your boy over there?
Nah, that's just some smuggling.
No loot, huh?
Not yet.
Well, happy hunting anyway.
Okay, Sue Lynn. $55 gallons, Lester. Guaranteed to clear your blues and blur your vision.
As long as she clears 400% profit, it's all right with me.
The gospel according to Lester. Sorry about being late. Catch you next week.
Delbert, either coming.
Trouble.
Ain't no trouble. Listen, you fixing on starting, son.
Why, Delbert Huggins, I see you done misplaced your chauffeur's cap.
I'm gonna misplace you some teeth. You sass me one more time, boy.
Oh, howdy. You sure one tough hombre.
This here is what you call a business meeting.
Call it anything you like, Delbert. Call it anything you like.
Well, we'll call it business. That way, you see, there ain't no hard feelings. Now, Miss Stark, she ain't got nothing against you personal. Just that she don't like a bunch of nickel and dime shine runners. You understand?
I think Vivian Stark have enough to do, what with keeping her crooked little fingers in every swill pot in the county.
Well, taking care of the competition's the way she stays on top. Now, get out of that car.
Right now?
Right now.
Sure thing.
No, Lynn! No, it's a joke! We're just kidding! Come on! What are you waiting for? Is it a replay? Come on, you major hairballs! Let's get that guy! Come on! Let's go, let's go! Come on, let's get that boy! Come on, let's get him! Lock up the women! Here we come! Come on, man, this is the best you can drive this thing. Come on! Hold this thing steady, will you?
Time for a taste of the claw.
okay. You okay?
I'm okay.
Delbert, we're okay. Delbert, you okay?
I don't know.
Take up slack. Yeah. Well, now I know why I went to Nashville. Puts hair on your chest, huh? I don't want no hair on my chest, else I'd be in a sideshow.
Well, it might be a cut above the nudist camp.
Knock, knock. Anybody home?
Howdy, Dusty. Y'all remember my sister, Lorette? Hi.
Boy, howdy. Someone went and growed up when we wasn't looking.
You're doing enough looking now to make up for lost time.
Well, I can't help it if I like what I see.
One sister at a time, King of the World. Will you help us with this here?
Sure, be a pleasure.
Right there.
This the outfit you picked up yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Folks called this morning, said they let it go for $500.
Oh, you made out like a bandit. Sue Lynn?
Well, howdy, Orville. What can I do you for?
Well, you don't have to do nothing. But this here's a warrant for us to search this place. Dave, check the garage. Hank, take a look at those cars out in the back lot.
Search us for what?
Well, there ain't no telling. If you're anything like your daddy, there's probably a still in this cellar.
If you use anything like your daddy, I'd just give you a couple of jars of shine and you'd be on your way.
Tyree, I'm gonna nail your hide to the barn door one of these days. But this here don't concern you. Looks like we got one right here. Red 78. Serial number's the same.
I just bought the car this morning.
You got a bill of sale?
I'm not a thief, Orville. I got a call yesterday to pick it up.
Chief, we got them now. I found 4 hot cars parked in the lot and a souped-up coupe rigged to run shine.
Looks like there's some rotten peaches in the barrel. I'm taking y'all in.
Now, hold on, Orville.
Tyree, you were born guilty.
We're being framed. Vivian Stark set this up.
Let's go. Come on.
Well, I think I was better off in the dadgum nudist colony.
Oh, boy, I can't believe this. I mean, I cannot believe it. I mean, I'm bad. I'm madder than a cat in a gunny sack. Hey, deputy. Hey, deputy, let us out of here. You hear me? I'm going to get a lawyer and sue the county for everything it's worth. Now, I demand we be released.
Are you gone crazy?
Deputy, you hear me? You get in here and let us out of here. I demand we be released. You hear me? Or I'm going to get a lawyer and sue this county for everything it's worth. Hear me? I'm hot. I'm really hot. Deputy.
Y'all free to go.
Yeah, well, you made the right decision, old boy. Yeah, girls, you just stick with old Dusty. He'll take care of it.
Bail's been posted.
Bail? What?
Let's just get out of here.
Boy, howdy, I was beginning to consider pleading insanity to get out of there.
You'd have no trouble proving that. Who paid our bail, I wonder?
I think we're fixed to find out.
All right.
No!
What's going on? Where are you taking us?
Hey, take it easy now. I bruise.
Why, you kids got yourselves in a real pack of trouble. My name's Duquesne, Randolph Duquesne, U.S. Treasury Department. Seeing the trouble you got yourselves in, I thought maybe you might like to make a deal with the United States government.
We didn't do nothing.
Well, seeing how as one of them stolen cars came from out of state, you didn't do nothing to the tune of a federal offense.
That wasn't my car. I didn't have nothing to do with it. We just got home to tow it.
They got a good case against you, whether you did it or not.
Well, we'll just get ourselves a good lawyer.
Yeah, best damn lawyer in the state of Georgia.
What are you going to use for money? Spare parts? Now listen, I'm working on a case of national import involving a crime ring so insidious that its tentacles spread to every state east of the Mississippi.
Sounds real bad.
Well, it's worse than you can imagine. It's costing the taxpayers of this country millions of dollars every year. An invisible empire is picking our pockets just as we talk right now.
Wow.
I'm talking about the illicit transportation of tobacco products in order to avoid state excise tax.
What?
Bootleg butts.
That's great. Smuggling smokes, private century.
Well, now listen, it's a real serious situation. It's just one truckload costs this country $75,000 in evaded taxes.
Got yourself a problem, but what's that got to do with us?
Well, I've been doing some checking up on you kids. How would you like to work undercover for me?
You mean being in the wrong place at the wrong time?
Who's got time to play James Bond? I've got a business to run.
Well, if you're convicted of car theft, your garage will be confiscated and sold at public auction.
Well, I can just guess who the buyer would be.
Vivian Stark.
Vivian Stark? Vivian Stark's my main lead.
She's in on this smoke smuggling thing?
The other night, I busted a load of bootleg butts the night before you were arrested. The truck was leased from Vivian Stark's Truck and Transfer Company.
Well, why don't you bust her then?
Well, I don't have enough on her. Now, Dusty, I'd like you to get a job working for the Dixie Transfer Company. And I want you two girls to get a line on the Charleston nightclub district. We think it's a distribution center.
This sounds crazy to me.
Well, your only other choice is to walk out of here and straight back to jail. You can say goodbye to your singing, your stock cars. Bye-bye. That sweet little garage of yours, you can just kiss it goodbye and let Vivian Stark win another one.
Well, you're saying that they'll drop all the charges?
You'll have the whole U.S. Treasury Department behind you.
Oh, great. We'll be as big a hit as a $2 bill. What do you think, Lorette?
Well, singing in the penitentiary somehow just ain't my idea of a class act.
Oh, it's from the kitchen in an old slop pail, and that's how they serve you in Mount Holly jail. And it's hard times in the Mount Holly jail, and it's hard times in the Mount Holly jail.
Boy, I sure like singing about jail a lot more than I like being in one.
Amen. There's fixing to throw away the key on.
Yep, my ma always told me I'd land in a heap of trouble if I hung out with wild women.
Oh, you don't need a woman to point you towards trouble, Dusty.
Matter of fact, well, I was doing just fine till you asked me to help out in the garage.
You co-run and shine something to be proud of, don't you?
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys quit squabbling. I mean, we're on the same team now.
Yeah, well, we may be on the same team, but we're sure as heck in last
Oh,
place.
shut up, born to lose.
Oh, let's stop and get something.
Yeah, I
can't
could use a
take
bite
this
myself.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
Ow!
Not too bad. Little too much pepper, but it's better than barbecue.
Okay, another 10 miles and we'll be at that Trucadero Duquesne told us about. Yeah, here we go!
Okay, now what is this one? Turkey buster.
Hey, Sonny, is that your idea of a double date? Now, if you got your hands full and need some help, you just give me a shout.
Girls, hear somebody say something?
I better warn you straight off that my cook quit me last week, so we ain't got nothing for sandwiches.
What about eggs?
I got plenty of ingredients, it's just I'm a little short on talent.
Well, Talent's my middle name. You mind if I go back there and rustle something up to eat?
Oh, no. Be my guest. As long as you pay for what you burn, you're sure welcome to give her a try.
Yeah, thank you.
Certainly. All right, now, ladies, see if you can guess this here when it's something that you hear every day.
Tea kettle.
A busted differential.
Oh, y'all disappoint me now. That is a yellow-bellied sapsucker.
You're kidding.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Now, do you want to hear a Kirtland's warbler?
I'd much rather get a pack of cigarettes. Do you have any?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. My machine broke.
Yeah, just like everything else in this crummy place. Here you go, little darling. You have one of mine on the house.
Thank you.
Why don't you tend to business, Tweety Bird? Say hi. You make pretty good food, boy. You do house cleaning, too? Give me a cup of coffee.
Black or cream and sugar?
Black and hot.
Oh, it's hot.
Oh, I got 20s. Boy's gonna take the big dude.
You're on, big bird.
You got him mad now, boy. He's gonna tear your face off.
Get back, get back!
I'm gonna cut you, boy. You're gonna bleed.
Ed! Get through with Dixie. Now you pack your stuff and get out.
This ain't over, boy. This ain't over.
It is for you, Ed. You move it. Now. Thanks for your help. Listen, here's, you got an opening at Dixie Truck and Transfer. I'd like to apply for the job. I don't hire nobody without a recommendation, son.
I'll lay the money right in there, gentlemen. I do so appreciate it.
Feel all right, honey?
Wow,
Well, feeling a little better now.
it's living better when you see what we got for you.
Now, what's that?
Pack of bud Saccarilla laid on me. Look at the tax stamp.
Connecticut.
Connecticut. That's what Randy Duquesne said has the highest tax rate of all.
And ain't a little weird, a North Carolina boy toting around Yank smokes.
Probably filtered from that load he was hauling.
Well, I think it's counterfeit. Look, the ink's all smelled.
Appears the trail's getting warmer. That big bo's of work for Dixie Truck and Transfer. I think I ought to stick around here and keep an eye on things for a while.
Yeah, what about us?
You all go down to Charleston and check out the nightclubs, like we planned.
Hey, polyester, come on in. This is your kind of show. See,
You can't know anything in the audience.
Tigress of Trumbo Street. She
We gotta get
shakes
backstage.
it,
How?
She quakes it.
Well, these places are always looking for dancers.
Well, what if it's a topless bar?
Well, you know, you got all the right equipment.
I'll keep it under wraps, thank you. Don't they hire waitresses the same as the dancers?
Yeah, but in these joints, the waitresses go topless.
You've been to too many nudist colonies. You know mouth.
And you've been hiding out in the garage too long, girl. That's your problem. Hey, this is topless. I think I got an idea how we can keep her clothes on. I can just hear it now. Let's make a warm welcome for the Honeysuckle Sisters.
The Honeysuckle Sisters.
Direct from Nashville.
I don't sing.
We used to harmonize with me and Daddy all the time.
What do we sing?
Well, I got some great stuff. I mean, you'd love it.
I don't know.
We'll be great. The insults and the punches flew, just like they always had.
He knocked me down and left the room, but I come running back. And I said, hey, look around. Hey, look in your mirror. Lay your ego down. It'll get so much clearer. Why continue to push and pull and punish each other when it would be so much easier to just find another lover? Now you're feeling cold. Hey babe, I'm on fire and I'm losing control because you got no desire. And so we go sparring through the night like two lightweight contenders. The flames have gone out. Let's extinguish the embers. Put up the flag. Lay down your weapon. This perpetual battle royal here is a long way from heaven. Call it a mistake or call it whatever. Let's just call it all. Better late than never. Let's just call it all. Better late than never. Let's just call it all.
Thank you.
Nice, huh?
Allow me to add my personal congratulations. I am Jarvis Wheeler. This is my place.
We're the Honeysuckle Sisters, and I'm Lorette Plum.
I'm her sister, Sue Lynn. We're straight from Nashville.
Nashville's lost. How would you ladies like to come to work for me? Full time.
Well, that depends on what you're paying.
Let's have a drink and discuss it, shall we? You lovely ladies. Oh, you little nightingales. Right this way. Right this way. Stanley! Campaign for these ladies. Now, I was thinking about $250 a week.
How many shows a night?
That would be 2 shows a night.
No way. $500 a week and 1 show a night.
$350 a week, 2 shows a night, and that is absolutely my final offer.
You got yourself a deal, Mr. Wheeler.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Come on, let me introduce you to the crowd again. Oh, right this way. Right this way. Friends and neighbors, the Big Wheel has a surprise for you. The Honeysuckle Sisters from Nashville, Tennessee. They'll be appearing nightly. Let's hear it for them.
I hope they want to hear Dixie. That's the only other song I know.
Big Ed! What the hell are you doing? Hey, boy, that's my car! Yeah, well, get in! Freddie! You follow us in the pickup! Better let me drive, kid. Where'd you learn to drive? I was conceived in the back seat of a hot rod. Got him now. Hold on. Drop it, Ed. I'm gonna drop you. Thank you. Think I'll keep this pig sticker as a souvenir. Don't let there be no next time. Offload what he stole. Haul it on back to warehouse. You can leave that alone. We'll take care of it. Didn't know Dixie was a butt trucker. As far as you're concerned, we ain't. There's your severance pay, Big Ed. What'd you do that for? Oh, I got inspired. Oh. You know, there just might be an opening in our organization for somebody like you. Yeah? How'd you like to make special runs for Dixie? $1,000 a haul. What'd I be hauling? Now, don't you go asking too many questions. Just curious. Yeah, well, just curiosity killed a lot more than cats. You interested in the offer? When do I roll? Tonight, straight through the Pier 10 warehouse in Charleston. You get half when you pick up, half when you deliver. You be at the loading dock, midnight. I'll be there.
Shut the door before they get out! Get that one for me.
Make it so you can't see them boxes. Come on, man, I can see right through here, and I can see that sign that says tobacco right plain as day.
What do you want me to do? Paste feathers all over?
Well, do something with it, come on.
What am I supposed to do here? You just see right through these things. Chickens.
When you're done with all your exterior decoration, you might be interested in what I just saw.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, that's our cue. We're on, sis. Are we a nightclub act or an undercover team? Both. And right now, we've got a show to do. Lorette, this is important. We gotta call Duquesne now. After the show.
For them.
Me and my sister Celine feel real good about being here at the Big Wheel tonight. We'd like to do a song called San Antonio Stroll.
San Antonio stone. Now I'll sing it to you just so we both can do that old San Antonio.
Thank you.
Ain't they fantastic? Fat. Sing real good, too. Place has been packed ever since they've been here.
Thank you.
It's almost like going legit.
Surely, Jarvis, you're not thinking of doing anything as rash as that, are you?
Thank you.
Perish the thought, Wade. I'm making money at both ends. That's the way I like it.
What about the party?
Oh, I haven't asked them yet, Wade. Ladies! Ladies, over here for a drink, please.
Be delighted, Mr. Wheeler.
Jarvis.
I was your friend.
Oh, may I present Captain Wade Holt, your latest and greatest fan. Miss Lorette and Miss Sue Lynn Plum.
A pleasure, ladies. Second only to the greater pleasure of listening to you sing.
Thank you.
Well, please join us.
Stanley! Champagne, please.
Here we are. For you and for you, my darling.
Tickles my nose.
Well, here's to a most enjoyable evening.
Captain Holt is having a yacht party, and anybody is going to be there. Now, we'd appreciate it if y'all would come out and sing for us.
Well, we got a show in a bit. After that, I'll be sung out.
Oh, no, I'm canceling the second show, and Wade is going to pay 1 week's wages for one night's work. That ought to tickle your tonsils.
Sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Besides, I just love men with big boats.
Well, my car is waiting.
I got to powder my nose. Honey, you look a mite shiny, too.
Well, we'll see you ladies outside, then.
Hey, what's wrong? We could learn a lot from those two guys.
I already got plenty on Jarvis.
Oh, and I'm gonna need a federal bench warrant. This is the big one. Duquesne speaking.
Miss Duquesne, this is Sue Lynn Peach. We're in a club in Charleston called the Big Wheel. Now, this place is owned by a lowlife named Jarvis Wheeler, and it's a front for bootleg butt distribution.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I saw the setup myself tonight.
Good girl.
Me and Laurette's been working as a singing act. The trouble is, this guy Jarvis, he wants us to come entertain on this big yacht at his friend's.
Well, what's the problem?
Well, there's no problem. I just thought our job was done, is all.
Oh, now listen, you're doing a great job, but I want you to go to that party. I mean, it's a wonderful opportunity. There's no telling what you might discover.
I don't know, Mr. Duquesne.
Well, it sure wouldn't hurt when your case comes to trial, I'll tell you that. Might even mean a full pardon.
All right. You don't need to twist my arm anymore. Just a sec. Honey, why don't you go out and stall them two off for a while? I'll be there just a second.
Oh, sure thing, Sis.
How's Dusty?
Well, as a matter of fact, old Dusty's heading down your way. He's driving a load of bootleg butts down to Charleston.
When?
Tonight.
Well, one down. Where's your sister? I hope she's not sick or anything.
Well, she had to do, feminine things. Why don't you pour me a little champagne to make the time pass a little more quickly?
Oh, well, my pleasure. There you go.
Oh, a lady just loves it when a handsome gentleman performs such a special courtesy.
Well, isn't that just nice?
He's headed down Interstate 26, and he ought to be there at Pier 10 around 5:05 a.m. I'm going to have 4 armed men standing by and units on call. They'll never know what hit them. I'll tell you, it's going to be a complete surprise.
Yeah. Oh, listen, I gotta go. They're waiting on me. You don't let Dusty get hurt now, okay?
Well, nothing's going to happen to Dusty, but you girls be careful now.
Okay. Bye.
Yes, sir, Tom. I tell you, this is the big one. Yeah, give me the regional director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
sorry.
What in tarnation took you so long, huh?
Modesty does not permit an answer, sir.
Pier 5, driver.
So I just thought I'd tip you big-time crime busters off to a party the underworld's holding tonight in a yacht in Charleston Harbor. Over here at Treasury, we do more than print money, you know.
The name of the yacht's the Blackjack. Our informants tipped us off weeks ago. You better hope your people don't get in the way. One of my best agents is on the case.
Now you go tell your buddies. We don't like no FBI snooping around when we having fun.
Okay.
Oh, Bobby Lee! I thought only the good guys wore white hats.
Only dead guys make jokes like that.
Oh, Mr. Marcos. Wonderful to see you, sir.
I thought you were still in Leavenworth. Who is this creep?
And it beats me.
He's got no coup. Bringing up the joint at a time like this.
Well, what I meant, Mr. Marcos, I'm glad that you got sprung.
Tasty. Very tasty.
Nothing along the line. Tell me what's on my mind. Nothing in the hide. Well, it's all along.
Oh, come. Fine party. Top drawer.
They're here. Go make the introductions.
Okay. Stop the music!
We're not through with our numbers yet.
Your number's up, lady. Take a powder.
Now let's hear a great big round of applause for the fantastic Honeysuckle Sisters from Nashville, my latest discovery. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is with a great deal of pleasure that I present our guest of honor, Miss Vivian Stark.
Well, our uses are cooked for sure now. Gotta get out of here. Oh, I feel like a pussycat at a dog. Shh. Somebody's coming.
Perfectly charming evening, Captain.
Just a few old friends wishing to pay their respects, my dear.
Thank you.
Suzanne, in here.
I do need a word with you in private, Captain.
Yes, well, that's why I suggested my cabin. Nothing could be more intimate than that.
We're trapped?
Well, isn't this nice, Captain? But business must always come before pleasure.
Oh, of course. Champagne.
I simply cannot tolerate that frog water. However, 4 fingers of Kentucky bourbon would do me nicely, thank you.
Of course, my dear.
Tough old buzzard.
To you and your beautiful eyes, brighter than the brightest gemstones.
My eyes would brighten considerably if I knew the diamonds were here.
Well, now, you know Mr. Marco better than that. I don't suppose that you brought the money along.
You see me lugging a 2-ton purse? It's on its way. Finger point at noon tomorrow, just like we agreed upon.
Perfect. Perfect. Mr. Marco's bringing a helicopter in for the pickup. The diamonds will be aboard. I would like to make another toast to your brilliance, to the mastermind that thought up one of the greatest and certainly the sweetest heists this country has ever seen.
And to the most dashing pirate sailing the southern seas.
Well, now, honey, pirate just ain't nothing without his treasure.
Indeed.
Oh, I'd walk the plank with you any day.
Well, you make the idea sound most appealing, Captain, but I think it best that we get back to the festivities. Come along.
My heart's beating faster in the rhythm section. We got our abandoned ship second night motion. We gotta tell Duquesne about the diamonds and money. Coast is clear. Let's go.
Stupid. You're not leaving so soon. What having this dance with me, beautiful?
Well, I'd love to, but I've got to go.
When I ask a little gal to dance, she dances.
No, you don't understand. See, it's not my sister don't want to dance. It's just...
Darling, she don't seem to mind.
So then you go on ahead. I'll be there shortly.
Okay, I'll be waiting at the car. 10 minutes, okay?
Yes, ma'am, Miss Stark. Me and the old captain here have been friends longer than an elephant would care to remember. You might say that we are thicker than thieves.
Yes, well, I'd put that just a little differently if I were you, Jarvis.
You're a sensible man, Captain.
There's one of my little songbirds right now. Come on in here with me, honey. I've got a very important lady that I want to introduce you to. Miss Stark, this here is Miss Lorette Plum, one half of the Honeysuckle sisters, soon to be famous. Ain't she just about as sweet as pecan pie now?
How do you do?
Pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Where is Sue Lynn, sweetheart?
Oh, she could be anywhere.
Have I seen you somewhere before, Miss Lorette Plum?
I don't think so. Have you ever been in Nashville?
Your face looks so familiar.
Well, maybe you caught our act somewhere. Listen, it was really nice to meet you. Come on, Bobby Lee, I thought you wanted to dance.
I've seen your sister's act, but I'd sure like to see yours, Miss Peach.
Oh, the name's Plum. I think you got your fruits mixed up.
Hold on to it, Bobby Lee.
You take it easy on my Nightingale now, Miss Stark.
Shut up, Jarvis. You're the mangy dog brought home the fleas in the first place. Now I want some answers. I want them straight and fast. Where's your sister?
Someplace where you'll never get your hands on her.
I think I saw her get off the boat.
Who sent you here? How'd you get out of jail, huh? Huh? Okay, Nightingale, you just sing your song.
Miss Vivian, I think I have the perfect solution to this problem. If you would care to take a short stroll with me below decks.
Okay, Captain, you lead the way. Get rid of the guests. Let's get underway, Captain.
Time on ice just might set your teeth chattering, young lady.
Excellent, Captain. Just another piece of cold meat unless she starts talking fast.
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Cooling your heels just might change your mind.
Breaking 1-9, Dusty. Dusty Tower, you got a copy.
I don't want to suffocate you in there, Captain.
Oh, no need to worry. Now, just you keep still in there. Else this little slam shut, you'll choke to death inside of 10 minutes.
I need to use your phone while she's on ice, Captain.
Oh, there's a ship ashore in my cabin.
Thank you.
Keep an eye on things. See that you don't get out.
Everything set? Good. Look, we've run into a little snag on this end. Nothing real serious. Who's driving?
Got a new boy named Steve. Oh, he's sort of blonde. Says he used to race stock cars. Yes, ma'am, that's him.
Your mother raised a fool. He ain't no Steve, that is Dusty Tyree, and he is trouble.
Miss Stark.
He's gonna bust the whole set wide open, you idiot.
Miss Stark, I promise you, I will drop that Tyree boy like a treed coon struck by lightning. How you doing, huh?
Now, Dusty, this ain't the time or place for backseat ballet.
How'd you find me?
Duquesne said you saw a load of butts to Charleston.
Where's Lorette?
That's just it. I don't know. We was singing for this gangster jamboree on this big yacht, and Vivian Stark showed up. So we knew it was time to go. So I was supposed to meet Lorette back at the car, and she never made it.
Did you tell this to Duquesne?
I couldn't reach him. Vivian Stark's mixed up in diamonds, and they got some kind of money deal going on.
Well, we got the goods on her this time. We'll see how she likes it behind bars.
Well, they gotta catch her first. Come on, let's load this back up.
All right.
Well, it's time that we had a look at our little popsicle.
Well, peach is my favorite flavor.
Well, young lady, you ready to answer some questions?
I got nothing to say.
Put it back.
Do that now. She'll freeze to death in the next couple of minutes.
Save us the trouble of slitting her throat.
She can't do much talking with her throat cut. Now, I got a better idea.
I sincerely hope you do, Captain.
Well, it's an old nautical tradition. Now, Bobby Lee, give me a hand here.
I thought you said you saw them butts.
Of course it's bootleg, honey. I don't think they'd pay me $1,000 for a regular run. How about a smoke? Take a look at that.
This must be the money Vivian Stark was talking about. There's gotta be millions in here.
10 grand in this pack alone.
Well, won't Mr. Duquesne be tickled red, white, and blue?
I've never seen money this new before.
Dusty, you better not think what you're thinking.
Boy could live awful high in a hog, not even spend a half of it.
Well, you ain't no hog and you're not spending a dime of this loot.
Oh, Sue-Lin, honey, who's gonna miss a few little old bundles? Probably take 'em a year to count it all as it is.
Dusty, I'm ashamed of you. Here y'all working for Uncle Sam, you're thinking like Vivian Stark.
Well, she was a sweet cop in the feel of it. Probably be a reward or something.
Keeping yourself out of jail will be reward enough for you.
Let her splash, Bobby Lee.
You try not to think about that big shark swimming down there, honey.
Rise and shine, honey, we're here. Just crossed the city line.
Okay, you better drop me off here. I gotta see if Lorette made it back to the car, okay?
Looky here, if Lorette's still on that boat, don't you go doing anything crazy. I'll bring Duquesne and his boys as soon as he shows over at the warehouse.
The boat's docked at Pier 5.
Warm up again. Right on time, Mr. Carter. I believe I still got half a paycheck coming.
Well, now, don't you worry, Steve. You won't get everything you deserve.
I just want what's due me, that's all.
Sure. That's only fair. Here's the first installment. Dusty. With interest. You're real tough when it's 3 against 1, ain't you? Oh, I hadn't even started to get tough, Cracker. I'm just warming up. Tell me who you working for. Dixie Truck and Transfer, but I just quit. Let's try it again, without the cute answers. I'm gonna tell you nothing. Oh, I think you will. Now you spit it out. Who you working for?
He's working for me, Randolph Duquesne, U.S. Treasury Department. Get your hands up before I blow you into next week. You're all under arrest if you ain't guessed that by now.
Randall, you know the position.
Boy, am I ever glad to see you.
Are you all right? Dusty, I'm sorry it took me so long to get here.
Me too.
All right. Read him the rights, Lieutenant Smith. I want to feast my eyes on a load of bootleg.
You have the right. I hate to disappoint you, Duquesne, but there was a butt-sized hole.
What? Come here a minute. You mean we don't have a case here?
Well, not unless a few $1 million in brand new cash might interest you.
The Atlanta heist?
I reckon. They offloaded everything and put it right in that van there.
Well, let's just have ourselves a look.
You guys is ground meat if you so much as breathe.
Well, now it looks like a little Mexican standoff with a team man, doesn't it? Why don't you do yourself a favor? Have your boys drop the heat.
What you want?
Get me out of here! I'll talk, I swear!
That's more like it. You hang on, darling. I'll have you up here quicker than a hound dog honeymoon.
Duquesne to Central. Now listen, I'm gonna need that assist. Oh, and listen, put out an APB on a late model blue van. That's right.
Looks like I done caught myself a pure D mermaid.
Untie these ropes.
Oh, coming up, darling, coming up.
There you go. You just take off your little jacket.
Ooh, hey, doll, that wet look fits you to a T.
You like that, huh?
Bet I like it.
Yeah, there's Finger Point. About 45 miles up the road.
Isn't that your friend from the warehouse up ahead?
Yeah, that's him, all right.
Well, let's surprise him.
Hit him again, honey, hit him again.
Gee!
And a girl.
You got it!
perfect time for the trusty call. Hi. I owe you something. So we'll untie this turkey up. There's some electrician's tape in the back.
Got in mine, Dusty. Oh, Dusty, no!
No, it ain't how it looks.
It looks bad.
They got Lorette and we got the cash. I'd say things are looking real good.
You came to Dusty Tyree. Come in, Dusty.
Yeah, this is Dusty. Listen, they got Lorette prisoner on a big old yacht called the Blackjack. They're headed up the coast now for a place called Finger Point.
Miss Duquesne, this is Sue Lynn.
I read you.
Vivian Stark's on board the Blackjack with a whole bunch of crooks, and the boat's owned by a man named Holt. Me and Lorette, we heard him talking about stolen money and diamonds.
All right, now listen, that's wonderful work. But I want you kids to back off now, you hear me? Let the department take over.
They got Lorette.
I want you to back off now.
Over and out.
Duquesne to Central. Now listen, the big one's still on. I'm gonna need 5 helicopters plus aerial reconnaissance, a backup team of 50 federal marshals plus ground transport, and... All right, 30 marshals in. 2 highway patrolmen. What do you mean, no helicopters? Can't I just have 1 copter? Savannah, Columbus? Too far.
I hope you got some kind of plan, Dusty.
Well, we can get to Finger Point before the Blackjack. We're in business.
Well, let's hustle then, because it's due in at noon. We got less than an hour.
Yeah, well, give me a hand.
All right, listen, call the Coast Guard. I want a Coast Guard cutter with an armed task force ready to go in 5 minutes. Can't I just have 1 cutter?
We have all the latest in navigational equipment, radar, sonar, Loran, the works. Hey there, little lady. What y'all doing down there?
Okay, you guys just hold it right there. What we're gonna do is turn this little tub around and set a new course.
Well, just what course would you like me to set?
Back to Charleston. And I don't want any arguments, because I'm calling all the shots now.
No arguments intended, my dear. It's just hard to call the shots when 2 of my men are standing right behind you.
Oh, try another one. That's the oldest trick in the world.
Well, my dear, sometimes the oldest tricks are the best ones. Take it below. Put in the engine room.
Mr. Marco, after we finish our business, would you be kind enough to dispose of that little problem for me?
No problem. We'll just swing the chopper out to sea and drop her.
Mr. Duquesne! Welcome aboard. Ready when you are.
Is that it?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go.
Are we about there?
I hope so. It's almost 12. Here we be. There's the dock, and there's Vivian Stark's limo.
Hey, would you all mind handing me something to wear?
Here you go, pretty thing. And I'll be real sure to avert my eyes at the proper moment. Yoo-hoo. What? Ugh.
This here is what you call a business meeting, Delbert, old boy. Honey, try and raise the cane. If you pardon the expression, I gotta start setting things up.
There's my limo. Money must be in those boxes.
No one's around. I don't like it.
Maybe they're answering the call of nature.
All at once? Not natural.
Well, we'll bring her in, nice and easy.
Sue Lynn Peach to Randy Duquesne. Come in, Duquesne. Sue Lynn Peach to Randy Duquesne. Come in, please.
This is Duquesne. Over.
This Sue Lynn, where you been? We're at the dock of an abandoned fishery outside of Rantos, about a mile.
All right, we're going to be there in about 5 minutes. Now, I just want you to lay low and keep out of sight. All right, pour it on, skipper.
Just go ahead now, sir.
Well, just keep revving it up.
You were early. My boys are right on time.
Why, Marco, let's go compliment him on his punctuality.
Perfect, Eddie. Now, I got the rocks right here, but I don't see no cash.
Joe Don! Where the hell are you? Joe Don couldn't make it. Got all tied up.
Who is that?
Don't matter. Shoot him! Now, don't do nothing stupid. There's a few $1,000,000 in them boxes right there, and I soaked it down real good with gasoline. So if anybody so much as looks at a gun, I'll shoot this flare at it, and you'll have the world's most expensive barbecue.
Hold the heat, boys. What is it you want?
Lorette Peach. Consider the money as her ransom.
See the singer?
That's her.
Get the girl!
She so much as has her hair out of place, and you boys can roast marshmallows on your money.
Now, don't worry, honey. She's unharmed.
Hey, Dusty.
How you doing, kid?
Better and better.
All right, now here's what's gonna happen. Nobody moves. Lorette walks over here all by herself. She gets in, and we drive away. And the money's all yours.
It's a deal. Start walking, Chippy.
That's it, honey. Keep it coming.
When she gets to the car, let them both have it.
Where'd she come from?
Look out! Get on! Let's go!
Get him!
Shoot him! Shoot him,
Boys!
in a minute.
Look at my car!
This ice will buy you a freedom. All right, boys. Get the cash. Put out that cigarette! They were smooth, those kids.
It's empty, boss. They're all empty.
Double-crossing tramp!
I don't know what's going on, but I want those diamonds, and I want them now.
Either one of you guys touch your piece, I waste Marco here.
Now, hand it to me real slow. You're a classy gent, Marco.
How do you think you're getting out of here with no car?
I'm gonna borrow your pilot and your chopper.
Get out of the way!
Damn you!
Get the ice! Let's get out of here!
I'll handle this one.
Marco, you give me back my diamonds! They're my diamonds!
I owe you for that bath, little lady.
What are you doing? You get away from me! Bath time,
Go after him! He's got my money!
You give me back my diamonds! You little hustler red peach!
Lines away. Now back her off.
Or drop those weapons. You're in the custody of the United States Treasury Department. Any attempt to resist arrest will be met with force.
What's he swinging? Hey, hit us with something! Go! Go! Go where? We're tied down! He's pulling us toward the trees! Pull back! We're pulling back! Give it full power! We're losing power! We're going down! Get clear! Get clear!
Give me a defense perimeter, Corporal! Bring that chopper to land! Move it! Double time!
Armory 53 reporting, Mr. DeCane, sir.
What's your name, Captain?
Captain Avent, sir.
I ordered 5 helicopters, not 1. Next time, why don't you come prepared? or just don't bother to come at all?
Sir.
This way. Keep your hands inside.
Well, now I only got one question. Where's the money?
Well, safe and sound. I picked the sweetest hiding place you ever did see. I figured this one out when I was running shine. See, the bee colony always lives in the bottom of the hive. Now, when I had a few jugs to hide, well, I just add empty supers to the top of the hive and stash my jugs right there.
I'll tell you one thing, the department sure will be grateful.
Well, I kind of hate to say it, but I'm going to miss all this excitement.
Yeah, it was sort of fun, kind of like winning a big race.
Yeah, well, the best thing of all is that Vivian Stark is behind bars.
Yeah. Amen. Well, I'll tell you what, let's celebrate a little.
Ew.
Well, I never had my honey off the money before, but there's always a first time.
How sweet it is.
Hey, look around. Hey, look in your mirror. Lay your ego down. It'll get so much clearer. Why continue to push and pull and punish each other when it would be so much easier to just find another lover? Now you're feeling cold. Hey babe, I'm on fire and I'm losing control because you got no desire. And so we go sparring through the night like two lightweight contenders. The flames have gone out. Let's extinguish the embers. Put up the flag. Lay down your weapon.
Significant damage to Gaza's northern healthcare infrastructure. Humanitarian organizations are struggling to carry out rescue efforts due to blocked roads and communication breakdowns. Fox News. Fox News highlighted that the airstrikes killed at least 87 people, worsening the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. The attacks on civilian areas and health centers have sparked widespread international concern. NPR. According to NPR, the ongoing siege and bombardment have rendered 3 major hospitals in Gaza non-operational. The network described the situation as reaching the peak of a humanitarian crisis and called for urgent assistance. The New York Times. The New York Times confirmed that the strikes on Beit Lahia resulted in at least 87 casualties, deepening the humanitarian crisis in Gaza and severely impacting the region's healthcare facilities. Democracy Now! As reported by Democracy Now!, the attack in Beit Lahia disproportionately affected women and children. United Nations officials described the situation as an intensification of a nightmare and called for an immediate halt to the airstrikes. Tasnim News. Tasnim News indicated that at least 87 people were either killed or trapped under rubble following the airstrikes in Beit Lahia. Rescue efforts have faced significant challenges due to road blockages and communication issues. Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera reported that the intense airstrikes left healthcare services in Gaza nearly paralyzed. The strikes extended to densely populated areas such as the Jabalia refugee camp, with humanitarian organizations struggling to gain access to the affected regions. BBC. According to the BBC, military operations in northern Gaza and the targeting of healthcare facilities have led to a rising civilian death toll. Countries like the United Kingdom, France, and Germany have called for an immediate cessation of hostilities and the protection of civilians. Indian Express. The Indian Express noted that the strikes significantly damaged infrastructure, complicating rescue operations. The disruption of healthcare services has exacerbated the humanitarian crisis. European and global reactions. France, Germany, and the UK joined the United States in emphasizing the need for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. French officials condemned the targeting of medical facilities, calling it unacceptable. The UK's Foreign Secretary called for an end to the airstrikes and emphasized the need for a ceasefire, while G7 nations discussed coordinated efforts to address the escalating tensions. German media highlighted the damage to Gaza's hospitals and healthcare infrastructure. with officials expressing concern over the rapidly worsening humanitarian conditions. In Russia, officials condemned the airstrikes and demanded an immediate halt to civilian casualties, calling the situation a humanitarian catastrophe. Reports from Asia indicated that G7 defense ministers convened to discuss the situation in Gaza, expressing grave concerns over the increasing civilian casualties and restricted access to basic necessities. Conclusion: the airstrikes on Gaza's northern region have significantly worsened the humanitarian crisis, with over 80 fatalities, damage to healthcare infrastructure, and disruptions to humanitarian efforts. The international community continues to call for an immediate end to hostilities and the protection of civilians as the conflict draws widespread criticism.